Hey everyone, good afternoon. My name is Brian and I'm applying for the broker assistant position. The reason that I'm applying is because I think I would be a good fit given my skills, experience, and drive, and I would be able to add value to you and your team. During my last role as an executive assistant to a high performing realtor in Illinois, I coordinated the closure of around $50 million in residential real estate. I was involved through the entire process from pre-listing through closure, involving different marketing efforts, MLS, preparing disclosures, client communication, and when the contract was mutually accepted, I was involved with ensuring that contingencies were all met, deadlines were met, inspections were scheduled, closings were scheduled, properly communicated, etc. All of the paperwork I filed digitally and physically. I managed the office budgeting for supplies and inventory systems. During my time there, one of the things I'm most proud of actually is taking so much initiative and working so hard that Carl was able to take his first vacation in 10 years. He entrusted his entire business to me while he was gone for 2 weeks. I got multiple clients under contract, and those contracts fully went through closing several weeks later. And so during this time, I also created new standard procedures for office inventory for the role of executive assistant, for the transaction coordinator, helping to determine who does what exactly in the office. And I also instituted a new pay structure to assist him in his business and any potential new team members he would bring onto his team. So for you and your team, it looks like you guys are family operated, which is wonderful. And it looks like you guys are successful. I've been looking through your website and reading the reviews online, and I'm very impressed. You guys seem like you have a lot of integrity and honesty and are truly wanting to deliver great service to people. So one of the ways that I would love to help out is by adding value to you and your team, by taking some of the burdens, the administrative burdens, the communication burdens off of you, so you can continue to focus on making sure your clients are receiving the best service from you personally as they're able to. I would be able to do that by assisting with marketing efforts on the listing phase, handling disclosures, sending out contracts through DocuSign, scheduling inspections, and having personal calls with any lenders, escrow companies, to make sure that contingencies are actually being met during the contract. So what would this role look like for me to be successful 1 year from now? I think one marker of that would be for you and your team to say, wow, we have so much more time for our clients. We have so much more time to get clients and to put our attention into making the business the best it possibly can be by infusing your specific culture into this business in ways that you hadn't previously. I view this role as a support role. As a broker assistant, I would be assisting a broker. And one of the hallmarks of a support role is how much did I actually support you and your team? How much burden did I alleviate? How much was I able to take off of your shoulders? And so the goal would be to check off some of these major pieces of a transaction and say, Brian was able to successfully take over these major things for 50 transactions for this year and did a phenomenal job. That would be a great indicator for me that I'm doing well, and I think great for you and your team, and it sounds like that's what you would be looking for. Again, my name is Brian, Thank you for your consideration. Have a good day.